Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am Koichi, and in this video we are yet again going to fight against Woodler. So I mentioned in a previous video that Woodler is also weak to Dorma attack, not Dorma, but Hyado attacks as well. So now I have made a Hyado team. This is probably going to be somewhat similar to a Hyado team that I had in the past. If you remember with the Dark Lord Hadlar Mega Monster battle, I did have somewhat of a similar team to this. So in this case, I'm going to have a Battle Master Ranger Sage as a healer and a Armamentalist as a spellcaster equipped with the Ice Whip or the Ocean Whip. But the one big change is going to be with my Battle Master. So before with my Battle Master, I had him equipped with the Yasha Rod, but in this case I'm going to have the Azure Dragon Spear. So this is going to be a bit different in terms of the types of techniques I'm going to be able to use, or skills I'm going to be able to use. So for this, I'm going to have two new skills, I should say, for this. So going over here, right over here. So the two particular skills I'm looking at are right here. So this is going to be the Tsurara Tsuki. This pretty much does 350% Hyado weapon damage to one enemy if it's a plant type. So since Woodler is plant type, he's going to be really affected by this. Then it does 290% damage to Hyado weapon damage to all other types of enemies. Then also right here, I'm going to have this particular technique called the Icicle Ryuso, which is going to be the Frozen Dragon Spear. So that does 250% Hyado weapon damage to all enemies. So that's going to be very effective in this battle, I believe. Then also back to my Battle Master, is going to be equipped with my primary Gaika armor, with my, and actually going back again, with souls, I'm actually going to have Hyunko, the King Melon Boulder. I'm going to have the Hawk Blizzard and the Manatsu Senshi, so the Midsummer Warrior. I'm going to have the Hawk Blizzard mainly because it actually has some pretty good attributes to it. So plus 10% to weapon skill damage, and then also plus 10% to Hyado special skill damage. So this is actually going to be very effective. Then actually for my Soul Pearls, I'm going to have Hyado damage plus 7 and critical hit rate plus 2. Then for this one, it's going to be Hyado damage plus 7% and guard rate plus 2%. Then I'm going to move on to my Ranger. So my Ranger is going to be equipped with the Yasha Rod. So hopefully with this, I'm going to get some Shadow Binds with this. So it has a 4-hit attack that does a certain amount of damage to the enemy. It's actually very effective. If you remember in my Hadlar video, it was pretty effective. Then I'm going to have my secondary Gaika armor as well. Then here, somewhat similar, I'm going to have Hyunko. I'm going to have the Servant of the Dark Lord. I'm going to have King Melon Boulder as well, and I'm going to have Kokudos on. Then for Soul Pearls, I'm going to have Hyado damage plus 10%, Agility plus 40. Then for this one, it's going to be Hyado damage plus 7 and evasion rate plus 2%. Then for here, you're going to see my standard healing sage with the Satori gear and Satori staff. Nothing much has changed here. Then I'm going to, of course, have my new soul setup in terms of max HP for my sage. So Bobonga, the moving ice sculpture, Silver Devil, and Bottomos. And then both Soul Pearls give me plus 10% to HP recovery skill effectiveness. Then last, I'm going to have my Armamentalist equipped with the Ocean Whip. So the Ocean Whip has the Miwaku Okyudama, I believe that's what it's called. So it's pretty much called the large enchanted water sphere, so that actually does massive Hyado damage to one particular enemy, so that's going to be very effective in this battle. Then for my other equipment, I'm going to have the dangerous hairpiece on. That gives me Hyado boost, as well as the swimsuit top for the Abanai swimsuit. And then for the bottoms, I'm just going to have the Royal Magician's robes, the bottoms for it. Then for souls, I'm going to have Flazard. So Flazard gives me plus 5% to spell damage and plus 10% to Hyado spell damage. Then I'm going to have Anklehorn, which gives me plus 14% to Hyado damage. Then I'm going to have the Tropical Dragon, which gives me plus 3% to spell damage and plus 7% to Hyado spell damage. Then I'm going to have Zoma, which gives me plus 10% to spell damage and then plus 5% to spell crit rate. Then for here, for the souls, soul pearls, I'm going to have damage, Hyado damage plus 7%, spell crit rate plus 2. And then for here, I'm going to have plus 7% Hyado damage and plus 10% to my magic power. So that's going to be it for this particular explanation. If you want more details about the souls and also the equipment, please look down in the video description below. So I want to get started with this particular battle. So going over, let's see, right over here. So this Woodler is a 500. Okay, so this is going to be somewhat similar to the previous video that I made. The difference is that I can't have people of the same party or the same class in my party, which I actually already fit that condition, so I'm just gonna go right ahead into this particular battle. Okay, so like the previous video, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to auto battle and see how I do with this. So that's actually some pretty good damage right there, 600. Let's see, so that's the Frozen Dragon Spear. That did some pretty good damage there as well. This is my Hyado. Again, that's very good for force breaks. So that was the inviting dance. So my Battle Master and my Sage are now lose a turn. Okay, so with that force break, I'm now doing almost 200 more damage with my Ranger. Let's see, the Holly Boy also has my Hyado. I did okay there. Okay, and it's down. Let's see what happens here. Okay, wow, nice, 4,300 damage. And this is spell crit. Wow, 7,900, so almost 8,000. Wow. Okay, so now pretty much we're gonna go all in on the Woodler. Shadowbound. Let's see how much damage there, 3,300. Enchanted, large enchanted water sphere. Again, healing. So yeah, so this, oh wow, missed. Ugh. So yeah, compared to EO, Hyado actually does very well for this particular battle. Let's see what Woodler does. Leaf Slash. Okay, no problem. Inviting Dance. He got my Ranger and my Sage this time. Let's see again. And, oh wow, okay. Yes. Okay, so I'm actually very surprised about how quick that was compared to my EO Max party. So yeah, that actually went very well with the Hyado team. And I get a Sea Soul. Okay, no problem. Okay, so now that we're back on the field, going back into the party menu, yeah, this team actually did very well with that battle. I was very surprised about how fast that battle actually went. I wasn't expecting to do that well. Though, if you remember from my Dark Lord Hadlar video, Hadlar had several different weaknesses, and using the Hyado party was the one party that I actually really enjoyed using against him, because I was able to get a lot of damage on him, especially using my Armamentalist with Ocean Whip and doing force breaks. So that actually did very well. So this is definitely a party that I will be using for my other battles with Woodler, definitely. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.